Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well and everything's going great in your life and people are treating you right. You know, I was thinking this morning that, you know, people are getting difficult to be around, right? Or it's just, it feels like there's no more kind people left, or, of course you are Scorpios, empaths, but there's a lot of negativity type people and things going on in the world. And, you know, and I have to, as a disclaimer, I had to block a lot of people because they're coming in negative, or they take things out of context, or, you know, and I just don't have time for that, okay? I'm Scorpio for sure, and if you know, I look at positive comments. I like to hear your nice energy towards me as well. So make sure if you don't have nothing nice to say, just don't say anything at all, okay? All right, so, and that goes for me as well. I hold myself accountable with that, but sometimes I say things, but I don't mean it with bad intentions. Anyway, let's move into your reading, Scorpio. This is going to be for February 27th. Retrograde has started. I did a reading for you yesterday, and for some reason, I don't know why, it did not give the sound. I don't know. So I restarted my computer and just to kind of see if it work. So hopefully this is working. All right, so let's get into, so the last thing, look in the description box. I have a few spaces left for the special of $35. Space is limited. As I said earlier, I can only do so many readings, so if you'd like a personal reading, I will come to try to squeeze you in between, because I have filled up a lot of slots very quickly, and that Emperor wants to keep coming out. But we'll see what that happens. But anyway, $35. Make sure you contact me, and all the information's in the description box. Please read the description box. Sometimes I have to repeat things that's already there, okay? All right, so let's see what the energy is. So Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. And I hope you're doing well. Let me build up the energy, your intuition here. So let's see what this energy is. Oh, okay. Let's get... Okay. Okay, these cards can be in any, you know, it's mutual energy, so keep in mind that this is for Scorpio. But this could be mutually energy with the person you're thinking about. It could be family members, partners, whoever that is, okay? So you just have to take it. I can't read your mind for you. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, Scorpio, you have the Emperor here and the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Now, before I come down here, this person right here that broke up, or you broke up with, the one you broke up with, the one that acted like they didn't love you or care about you, or acted like you didn't exist, the cheater and the liar, you know which one that is right here, the sneaky person that ran around behind your back, but also pretending to be a couple with you, trying to be in a relationship with you, but also had other people. But evidently they ran out of options here. They broke up with you on the fact that, or they ran around behind your back, you know, that situation. But it does look like they ran out of options, or they saw that you were not an option for them anymore, and they have been very quiet. Okay, and with this Five of Cups in reverse, and you also have the Hermit here, the Five of Cups in the reverse is they're trying to pretend that they're not sad, but they really are, you know, with that energy. You have Virgo here as well. They are pretending that they don't care, or they pretending that they're not sad, but in reality they are. They're depressed, okay? Because the Five of Cups is in reverse. Now, keep in mind, I'm only here on YouTube, so if you're seeing this on another platform, it is a stolen channel, a stolen video, so please report that person that you're seeing on this video, okay? So I'm only here on YouTube. Moving on. So King of Swords and you got the Six of Cups in reverse. You, and with that being said, they do want to talk to you, but they're pretending, okay? This person's very, very pretending to say, they're pretending they don't want to reconcile, they're pretending they don't miss you, they're pretending that they don't think about you. You got the Seven of Cups and Seven of Cups here, okay? And you got the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So they do feel like they want to be the one to call the shots. They're the one who wants to say, I broke up with Scorpio, or I left that woman, or I left that man because he wasn't good for me. They betrayed me. They want to play the victim here. The Hermit card here is reversed, but they are alone, Scorpio. They are alone. They lost their options up here. So whoever they were dealing with, or trying to sneak around behind your back with, or trying to, and it don't have to be another partner or lover. It could be like, not keeping you as a secret with their family, keeping you as a secret with roommates, whatever it is. But it is a very a cold energy that they did not want nobody to know about you. Okay, they did not want no one to know about you. And even if they did know something about you, it comes off like they pretending they don't miss you. They're saying, I don't miss her or him at all. It's like that. But deep down, they do. They are thinking about this. They are reflecting about this. They do want to communicate with you, because you have cut them off here. I mean, I think they know there is no coming back to you, and you don't want them. Okay, but they can't help not to miss you. They do miss you, but they're pretending they don't. They are in the Ace of Cups and the Magician, and you also have the King of Pentacles. So this person does feel like they manifest in you. It is retrograde, okay? So keep this in mind. This person does feel like they want another chance with you. They're manifesting you, even if it's been months or years. It doesn't matter with these people, okay? Because people have to learn the hard way. It's like soft heads make what is the saying? Hard heads make soft tails. I had it backwards. So they have to learn. They're so stubborn and thinking that they could get away with everything until they get caught. They were doing all this and they got caught, okay? And maybe you said something, you called them out. Maybe you told somebody. But in that energy, this time apart, you both have, you had decided to no longer have nothing to do with this person anymore. And you're like, okay, well, I know who this person is now. Okay, I had to learn the hard way too. Not everybody's going to be like me, want something serious. Okay, so, but whoever this could be your energy too, Scorpio, to be honest, manifesting. So if you're manifesting and thinking about this person, and there's going to be some type of investment here. Now, love and money is going to come at the same time, it feels like here. If you're looking for a job, your job is going to show up at the same time a person's going to be interested in you. Within weeks, of course. It's not like on the same day. But they're going to show some investment here. I do have the Six of Pentacles. Now, this past person is really thinking about you. But they are single. But they do want to invest in you, or you're going to get a new person. You got the Knight of Wands. They're hoping this. You got the Queen of Wands, and you got the Ten of Wands. So they're hoping this in their energy, Scorpio, but unless you are on the side of wishing for something to happen, okay, or wishing for this person back. But I feel like it's more them, because they got the Ten of Swords, and there's the Ten of Wands, and now it's the Ten of Cups. And then there's the King of Wands. Yeah, they want to come back here. Just sitting in your mind, you're like, nah, they want to talk. You got a lot of Wands energy here, so there's a lot of communication want to happen, but you don't see this going anywhere anymore. I think you have healed a lot, so much that I'm not sure if you're 100%, but I do feel like you are in that energy of, you don't want this person. I think they still have a lot of passion for you, but you don't have any for them. And they're holding on to you in the way of wishing they can get you back. Like, it does feel that way though. They thought they had it, the ball was in their court, and they used it for their convenience. And then since you just stopped, whatever you did, broke up and went your way. But there is a strong manifesting here with an investment of a job or money, or another person wanting to invest in you. And the Ace of Cups is here. This King of Cups is hoping to, King of Wands, or this Emperor is hoping that you're going to change your mind here and talk and start again, but it does feel like here, it feels like it's starting again. That's what they're wanting, even though the Ten of Wands is the end of a cycle, but it's almost like over here in the end, it repeats to start again. But I don't see you saying that. I think you ended this, but they're hoping that, yeah, they're hoping that you're going to change your mind. Okay. All right, so let's see what's coming out in your energy. Let me see if I feel your energy here, but I feel like it's on the end of, you don't really think about this person anymore. You have severely detached this. With that sword. Yeah. You have severely took your sword and just dissolved this. And you're still doing some healing too, because you know, maybe you're not getting this trigger as much. And what it is, they broke up with you because they wanted control with you, and I feel like you have took that stance back from them, and you're not giving them any opportunity to love bomb you. But they're trying to come in here, Scorpio, to love bomb you and say, you know, they want a commitment now. And I feel like it's almost out of loneliness, because they don't have any options. They thought they could replace you, and they couldn't. All right, so let's see what's going to be the outcome for this person now. If you're wanting your ex back, they do want you back, but you need to be careful about taking people back who showed you who they are. That's just my advice. When somebody shows you that they can, there's that Seven of Cups again. See that? I mean, the Seven of Cups again in reverse. They're coming back because they're lonely and they couldn't replace you. Oh, yeah, well. Wands is Queen of Wands. This could be you as an ex or someone who didn't have strong boundaries. They're thinking you might not. The Eight of Swords is the same thing. They think that it's because it's been so long, maybe you have forgotten what happened. Yeah, Two of Wands here. They want to start again. Magician here. Yeah. So you both might be manifesting each other back. Ugh, okay. There's the Eight of Swords. Somebody's going to come look for you. Now you do have the Four of Wands here, which I don't think you want it. But there's somebody coming back searching for you again. They're hoping they're going to come knock on your door. They're going to try to call you from different numbers. They're going to try to reach out to you, see how you're doing. It's going to be small talk. But they're going to try to come back to try to date you in a sense of explaining and maybe offer you something here. But I don't see you, honestly, Scorpio, taking advantage of that. You're like, nope. Maybe they went back to an ex, or they had another option here. That was another energy. And they got very highly confused about what they wanted, and it didn't work out. So here's the Two of Wands and the Magician. They're trying to manifest you back into a new beginning. Want your heart, but they're coming to look for you. And you know, Eight of Cups is a walking away, but I feel like that person's walking away from their options to come back to look for you, to make you an offer. They're wanting your heart back here, Scorpio. Somebody had the Seven of Cups. Here's the Eight of Cups. This person's leaving everything behind, and all those people that they thought was better than you, try to replace you. Now they're coming back, want to say, hey, Scorpio, how are you doing? What's after this coins? Knight of Coins. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidestarot@gmail.com for $35. It's limited space. Yeah, they're going to come back and try to love bomb you here. This is a very wishy-washy energy, to be honest, and they don't want this to be over. They think about, I'm almost feeling they've seen you as somebody out. You're very independent. They betrayed you. They know they betrayed you and did you dirty. But I hope for your forgiveness here. Yeah. Three of Swords. They had another person. Or somebody was over you. They didn't put you as a priority. But you're healing through it. What is the Wheel of Fortune? They see that you're somebody who they can have a good life with. But they played themselves a fool. They played themselves out of your life is what they did. You know, that's what they're seeing. Okay, and that's why they can't move out. They played a fool. They played themselves. While they were up here playing behind your back, as I said earlier, they played themselves. At the end of the day, they played themselves out of a wonderful person like you. So this is why they start to think about all the crap they did to you. You know, betrayed you, lied to you. At the Ten of Swords, they saw you as somebody independent. You had everything that this person could want. That's why they want that commitment. They're trying to act like they want your forgiveness so they can start again, because they see you as somebody they can grow with and have a great life and move into the future with. But you're saying, but they just played themselves. And that's what their guilt is showing them, that, wow, you had this person and you actually fumbled that. You lost this person, you know? That's what they're saying. Okay, so they are manifesting, and you're manifesting at the same time. The universe is in retrograde, so you got to be careful, Scorpio. If you don't, whatever you think, if you're thinking about this person, they're going to come right back into your life, but they won't stay because they're denied energy. They're just lonely right now. They're trying to find someone to give them attention, someone to give them emotion, to make them feel important, give them that validation. But they know also they played a fool to lose somebody like you. And of course they don't want to lose you, which they already did. But they think they have this power to leave an ex or somebody and just come back, and they went back to an ex, it looks like right here, and they got confused, or some energy. Okay, it could have been a best friend that told them to stay away from you. I don't know who this, it looks like a feminine energy. But they got all confused, and they're like, okay, I got to get out of here. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. You know, that's why you saw the 8 of Cups. 8 of Swords, they had to get out of this situation. And they're thinking about how they did you. So don't make the mistake that just because you have not heard from this person, the only reason this person, you have not heard from this person is because they owe you an apology. Let me say that again. The reason this person's been so quiet for months or even years is because they owe you an apology and they couldn't do it. And now they do want to come back and try to make amends with you. I know it feels very too late, but they think it's never too late. That's the way they think. Yeah. They want to tell that you felt like they had another person that hurt you really badly, and they know that, but your outcome here, see, they owe you an apology. They know they put you in a bad situation, and they owe you an apology. The reason they have not came back, don't forget how this person left you, Scorpio. Don't forget that feeling. Don't forget that feeling. Those 3 of Swords hurt your heart, broke your heart, and they got into a third party, devastated you here, but they didn't have the decency to come back to say apologize. But that's why they didn't have the integrity to come back and say, I'm sorry. And it's been a while. Okay? And this might have been somebody that also passed away, and they can't give you an apology. Okay, what do they want to tell Scorpio? And this might be an angel's person. 7 of Cups again. The reason they're trying to... And if you had somebody, let me say this, if you had somebody who passed away, they want to apologize to you for leaving you for somebody else. Okay? I don't know who that's for, but they want to say, they want your forgiveness even wherever they're at. Their soul is haunting. You are haunting this person's soul, Scorpio. That's why they need your forgiveness, your validation. But they want to come back. See, there's the Knight of Pentacles again. Returning for another cycle. Just be careful. Don't get yourself back in that 9 of Swords energy. Anxiety, triggers, depression, energy where you couldn't sleep. You remember that feeling? That drainage? Yeah, exactly. Okay, don't forget that drain, that unhappiness, all that suffering you did. And now that you're feeling much, much lighter, much, much better, and this person wants to come back, it's the moment you're healed. Because they can't get back in your heart when you're healed. They know this. And that's when the moment you have moved on. Like emotionally healed heart to move on. Alright, Scorpio, that's what I have for you. If you'd like a personal reading, reach out to me at angelguidestarot@gmail.com. Remember, I'm only here on you. Take care, send in love and light. And follow me on Instagram at angelguidestarot. Take care, send in love and light. Bye-bye.